Hi nerdy neighbors, welcome back to the neighborhood and welcome back to your friendly neighborhood comic shows YouTube channel. I wanted to do something different for this video. I wanted to let you guys get to know me a bit better and my comic nerdiness. So I figured I'd show you around a little bit. Let's go look at some comics on my shelf. Let's go look at the majority of my comic boxes and collection. And as you guys can see over here, if you don't already know this about me, I am a huge fan of Kurt, Nightcrawler. I love him, and I love the X-Men. So I can go through more of this later, but you can kind of already get an idea of my Nightcrawler stuff in case the earlier part wasn't good enough for you. Alright, so this is one shelf. These are all indies, these three. So this is not all of my indies. I want that noted. But these are quite a few of my current indies I've gotten in singles. And then this onward, these are all physical Kickstarters I've backed. So that does not include the ones I've only been able to back digitally. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy. You know, these are magazine holders, so they can hold like probably anywhere from like 10 to 15 comics depending. So pretty wild. I've got a Batman box here. So this has Bat books. So mostly Batman. I think at one point I had Nightwing in here. I'm not sure if I have him in here still or if I moved him to another box. I think Catwoman's still in here. I've got the Harley Quinn Ivy box. So of course Harley Ivy are in there. So that's fun. I really like these boxes. I know they're like double the price of regular short boxes and people are like, well, they spend that money. I like it. I like it a lot because this way I know Harley and Ivy are in this box. I know exactly where to look very easily. Over here, I've got some DC books. So I've got like World's Finest over here I've been collecting. Deceased, Harley Quinn Legion Bats. So these are DC books I collect. And the fun thing I like to do, and the reason I really like magazine holders, is that I'll start using them. I'll put books in there, and then after a couple weeks, I will put them in correct boxes. So it's just an easier way to organize. It's quicker every week to put them in here, and then later I can do a big overhaul, right? So I really like that. And then down here, we've got Marvel. So I've got a bunch of current Marvels in here, like Captain America Symbol of Truth, Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Damage Control. And then I've got this box where most of my current Marvel books are. So not all my Marvel, just my current Marvel books. So yeah, let me know if you want to see what's in these things. If you want to see anything in these boxes, these magazine containers, whatever they're called, just let me know. Comment, all that good stuff, and I will take the time and start showing you what's in these bad boys. But let's take a look at this other shelf, because I got a taller shelf than this one over here. So let's go take a look at it. So for size comparison, this is how tall this shelf is. And now I have to stand up. This is how tall this one is. Yes, we got some good stuff here, folks. We got some good stuff. All right, so if you don't also know, I am a huge fan of Supergirl. She's my other favorite. So I've got a little mini shrine here. These Funkos are both like expensive, or at least more expensive. So this one is actually a convention exclusive from the year the show first started, the CW show. So this is like over $100. Very expensive. The person at the shop looked like I wasn't going to buy it when they told me the price, so I had to spite them and buy it. You know, had to. And this one is like 30 bucks or so. So not super expensive, but not your average Funko price, right? So let's look at these bad boys. So I've got a bunch of trades here. These are not all of my trades, but these are most of my Marvel and DC ones. So like I've got Heroes in Crisis, super controversial. I know, ask me about it. I actually like it, so ask me why. We've got all new Wolverine. If you didn't know by the little statue over here, a huge Laura fan, huge Wolverine fan. So I've got those. I've got Far Sector, Batman White Knight, Batman Arkham Asylum, Gotham by Gaslight. So I do enjoy some Batman, like come on, you know. I've got Women of Action book. So this isn't a graphic novel, but it talks about like different women in DC. So it's pretty cool. Of course I have to have it. Young Avengers I have. I've got some books over here. So these are some indies by Cynthia Von Bueller. These are really good, especially the Minky Woodcock books. These are my favorite. They're really cool, like mystery thriller books. I've got Dave Cockrum stuff, Giant Size X-Men reprinted in a giant format. It is gorgeous. Like, look how big that thing is compared to my head. It's awesome. We've got a Legend of Tomorrow book that was made, I believe, by Rodham Chan, if I'm correct. They're on Instagram, Twitter, things like that. But this is an amazing, super cute book, and I'm a huge fan of that show. So if you don't know that, now you know the 3 things I love: Nightcrawler, Supergirl, and Legend of Tomorrow. I've got a big Marvel encyclopedia here that's really nice. I've got Punk Taco, huge shout out. This is amazing. Go look it up. Buy it right now. Adult friendly, kid friendly. This is one of my all-time favorite indies I've read. So these are old X-Men guides I have. I have 2 of them because huge X-Men fan, in case you didn't know that either. And I do have a fun fireman here. You can pose him. He's posed like this. Sometimes me and my siblings will pose him twerking. Don't ask. We have fun with it. And then I have this Arrow trade. Not a huge fan of the Arrowverse Oliver Queen. That's not Oliver Queen in my head, but whatever. But I'm a huge fan of this simply because Sarah Lance, who's one of my favorite characters of all time, and she's actually an original character that the Arrowverse made. She is in this comic. And it's fantastic, and it's gay. So anyways, it's only for like a couple pages, but I bought it. All right, so you DC fans, don't worry, I have more. So we've got some older DC books here. So I've got Man-Bat. In case you don't know, I'm a fan of Man-Bat. I really am exposing myself in this video, huh? We've got some Justice League Dark over here. We've got a bunch of other stuff. We've got some DC Black Label, which I'm a huge fan of that. I'm so glad DC's been doing a kind of concerned though, because like things like Swamp Thing, Green Hell, which was good, that still hasn't been finished, and it's been like months and there's no word. So I don't want them putting Black Label books on the burner because they're the best shit they do for the most part, you know, but whatever. So I've got a bunch of those here. Again, as I said, I love Man-Bat, so I've got a little Man-Bat here. I've got my X-Men box. This is not all the X-Men I have by any measure, but this specific box collects the issues I have of Claremont's original Uncanny X-Men run. So this is a very special box to me, like super duper special. I love it a lot. You can see I've got this cool cup. I used to be a teacher, and one of my students in 4th grade actually gave this to me. So I love this mug. It's super cute. And as you can see here, I've got a Something's Killing the Children indie box. I was super happy to get this because I was afraid they'd all sell at my shop. I want to get them because it's a super duper popular series, and rightfully so. But I'm super glad to get it. So this is where a lot of my indies are. And again, like I like to alphabetize, so like this is like S onward in the alphabet up. So I know exactly what's in here, which is pretty darn cool and super helpful to me for organizing and being able to find things when I need them. You know, I just gotta say that using a tripod for this is super helpful because I'm having to go all the way to here. Like it is a lot. So tripods are your friends, folks. That's the lesson of the day. But as you all can see, we are at the bottom of the shelf. So this is my Immortal X-Men box. I was super stoked to get this. Like, I remember calling the day of and asking my shop to hold it for me. Like, it was a whole thing. But guess what's in here? Yes, you're correct. My Krakoan X-Men books are all in here. So again, I know exactly what's in here. I know exactly where to find all of them so far. We'll see if it's going to expand past this. But that's where they are so far. So I'm super stoked about that. And last, but certainly not least, we've got a Justice League box over there, which is super cute. Look at those little chibis. That's where a lot of my current DC books are. So that's really cool. And then we've got the Dark Knights box over here, which, guess what's in there? Yeah, you got it. The Dark Knights metal stuff. The newest one, that's the one I collected, not the first one, because I think there was one before it. I don't know, but that Scott Snyder shit's in there. I'm super excited. So it's in that box. I know where it is. And then the Future State stuff is also in there. So yeah, so that's these 2 shelves. Again, comment, let me know if you want to see more detailed, if you want to see what's in these magazine holders, if you want to see what's in the boxes. I'm happy to show you. Just let me know if you want. I'm happy to do it. And there is still so much to show you all, just to say the least there. I've got some boxes here. So yeah, comment. Let me know if you want to see more of my stuff. This is just one room of shit too. So if you want to see more, let me know. Comment. Tell me what you want to see. I'll be happy to make it. Thanks again so much, nerdy neighbors, for checking out this video. Like, share, subscribe, all that really super cheesy but important stuff. It makes a difference. Let's bring some more nerdy people in the neighborhood to join us. It's a ton of fun here. And if you have stuff in your collection you want to show off, let me know. Tweet at me at NBHD Comic Show. I would love to see it. Would love to retweet your stuff, share your stuff. So hit me up. Let's do this. Let's build a neighborhood. And we'll see you guys next time on your friendly neighborhood comic show.